We're going to talk about a few things and then we'll get started. Going to do a poll. Before I get started, let me thank our two new partners, Teresa Diggs and Paige Reynolds. Teresa Diggs has been a partner for a while in many ways. Teresa, thank you so much. You're so kind, so generous. You have helped us save lives. It's just unimaginable to have a friend of the program like you. Thank you, Teresa. Same thing for Paige Reynolds. Thank you, Paige, so much. Thank you to all of our partners. Hello, Patricia Hurt, and thank you for the shoulder cream. We've got a great group. I do want to, goodness gracious, the number of people here already, 65 people that have not earned their fast track badge is staggering to me. We've got, when I look on our report for today, only one person earned their fast track badge. Y'all need to do me a favor. Oh, by the way, we do need to congratulate 50-pound badge earner Maria King. Hey, y'all, big round of applause for Maria King. Maria King just lost 50 pounds and hit her goal weight, got her goal weight badge. Yeah. Way to go. So I have been harping on and on and on, harping about earning the fast track badge and journaling. And the number is going down, Joni. So do you think that reverse psychology would work? Do you think reverse psychology would work if I said, please don't earn the fast track badge? Let's try that. Let me write this down. Let's try to get a streak. 40-day streak. God has always blessed me when I do 40-day streaks. We're going to go on a 40-day streak. And we'll see what happens. Joni, this will be fun. What have we got to lose? Nobody's doing the fast track anyway. So here's the thing, okay? Do not journal. Whatever you do, do not use the online journal. If you bite it, do not write it. If you hog it, do not log it. Do not do it. Do not journal. It will help you. Don't do it. Because if you lose weight and you keep the weight off, you won't need me anymore. And I need job security. Do not journal. Don't. Because if you keep journaling, you won't need me anymore. I need you to need me. I do not want to go work at Super Walmart. Do not go through Kim Dankey's fast track videos. Do not do it. It might prolong your life. It might save your life. It might eliminate the confusion that you feel. Don't do it. We do not want to eliminate your frustration. After all, you're used to being frustrated and confused, and you need to stay that way. Do not go through fast track. Do not do it. That's day one. Let's see what happens tomorrow. We've got three great classes today. We've got this one. We've got our partner class at 12:30. We'll be talking about balancing your baseline metabolic rate. And then tonight we will have our 8 o'clock class. Before we get into Bella the bell pepper, we're going to talk about a few things before we get into Bella the bell pepper. Y'all want to do it before we close today? Y'all want to do a few more wows? If you don't, we won't do it. Would y'all like to come up with your own wows? Some of y'all like that, huh? Bryant says, I'm on my 4th day, but had to check. I'm down 10 pounds so far. Great job. Great job. Congratulations. Outstanding. No more wows. Tiani says, don't do any more wows. Here's the problem. Joni and I just talked about this. And I said, Joni, what's the engagement like? What's the feeling? What's the mood? You're on the front line. And she said, lots of people are confused. We have way too much stuff going on. And I agree. We're trying to get them to do fast track, but then we do a 21-day challenge. Then we do bell of the bell pepper. But here's the thing, from my vantage point, anytime we do one thing, do you know how long that one thing lasts? Do you know how long that one thing lasts? Maybe 2 days. So any program that requires education, watch this. I want y'all to watch yourselves for a minute. The only thing that would be needed to lose weight and keep it off forever would be our fast track videos. Does most people here agree with that? So if I said what we're doing now is we're only doing fast track, I'm not doing live videos. I'm going to do, everybody wants short videos. I'm going to do short videos attached to a daily meal plan, pre-recorded video attached to a daily meal plan. And I'm going to do that one thing every day. I'm going to do that one thing every single day. So you get a fast track video today, a short lesson, 5-minute lesson and a meal plan. Next day, 5-minute lesson and a meal plan. Next day, 5-minute lesson and a meal plan. Y'all say yes, but do you know how many of you would stick around? Hardly anybody. Even the ones that want that. Even the ones that want that would not stick around to the point that we could sustain the website and everything. Now, I just want you to pay attention. I want you to watch what the weight loss and wellness industry is up against. How many of you, now it's not everybody, watch this. How many of you, now I'm not saying that you don't want both, but how many of you prefer live classes over pre-records? How many of you would prefer more structure and short pre-recorded classes? No, it can't say both. You can't say both because there's only one me. Cindy says live. How many of you would prefer structure and short pre-records with less weight loss challenges? How many of you would prefer we quit the weight loss challenges and stay with education and structure? Come on now, don't be ashamed. Karen says yes. Will says yes. But then look at the people chat. Now watch this. Watch this. Would you prefer me come up with something new every week or only once every 3 months? You can only pick one. Come up with something new every week or come up with something new every 3 months. Then, but wait a minute now, wait, am I doing it all? Am I doing live classes, pre-recorded classes, challenges, weekly challenges? I'm doing it all. Joni, help me out. What's the big complaint right now, Joni? What's the big complaint? We're doing too much. I can't keep up. I'm confused. But here's what I want to say. You wouldn't be confused if you had discipline. If you haven't earned your fast track badge, what should you be doing instead of doing challenges? Vicky, my friend Vicky says, less is more. I understand that. However, if I do less, out of the 93 people here, there would only be 5 here, guaranteed. Out of the 93 here, there would only be 5 here if I do less. The only lesson that anybody here needs is the lesson on the whole food categories combined with the Shibboleth shield. And in fact, that's the only lesson that should ever be taught. It should be taught every day. But if you don't give people something new all of the time, they gone. Now, if you watched everybody in the thread here and you paid close attention, you would see, regardless of your opinion, that at least if I chose one way and not the other, at least 2/3 of the people would be gone. Is that correct? After watching the thread. I just want my team to know I'm not a dodo bird. Would be gone. And if you noticed, the majority of people here wanted something new often. But discipline. So y'all have to explain this to me. When someone says there's too much going on and it's confusing, why would we watch that stuff? Why not stick with the fast track videos or the grocery lessons? Those are structured. Are y'all watching the grocery stuff, the grocery tour stuff? Is the grocery stuff, is it structured? Now, I'm not trying to please everybody. See, I told Joni before this meeting, I'm very misunderstood. Did I not say that, Joni? I'm very misunderstood. People say, you're trying to please everybody. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm doing what I must do. Those grocery lessons are very structured, aren't they? I feel like they are. They're very laid out. They're very structured. They're very organized. Fast track, it's organized. Why would we not just focus on that and let the people that do the challenges, let them do the challenges? Let them do the challenges. You don't have to do the challenges. You don't have to. So we have a planet. It's called Planet Shibboleth. And there's a place on the planet for these people. There's a place on the planet for these people. The problem is the people that's over here feels like they're missing out on something over there. And then they come over here and then they get upset because they're like, well, I don't want them to do that. I don't want to do that, but I don't want them doing it and me not doing it. So, I mean, the thing is you've got to say, okay, here's my personality, and I prefer short pre-recorded lessons that are structured. I'm doing that. I would understand, Joni, we had a good conversation. I would understand if I wasn't doing both of those things, people getting upset about it. But I'm doing both of them. And people are still getting frustrated and upset. You have to be disciplined to say, Travis is telling me that before I do anything else, I need to go through the fast track videos. And if I haven't been through those, I don't need to do anything else. If you like how many of you like the structure of fast track? You've already said this, but you like the structure of fast track better than the constant challenges and changes? then stick with that lane. Forget about those challenges. Don't let those get you frustrated and cause you to quit. Look at it like two companies. Look at it like it's two companies. Fast Track, right now you have the grocery stuff. There's only so many things that I can talk about that will work. I can't invent new things that work because there's only a few things that work in the weight loss and wellness arena. So you've got Fast Track, and now you're getting, I think, a deeper dive into it just by going through the grocery store stuff. And then don't worry about the challenges. And then come to these sessions for some support if you need the support. And then the people over here that's like, I want something new every couple of days, let them do their thing. Because we want to help, we want to meet everybody here where you are. We're not trying to please you, or I wouldn't come on here and say things that displease you. Have I ever said anything that kind of made you mad a little bit? I bet I have. So I knew that I was going to, so I'm not trying to please you. I'm actually trying to sometimes wound you. The wounds of a friend are faithful, but the kisses of an enemy deceitful. If I were just trying to please you, I wouldn't come on here and talk like I'm talking right now. What I'm trying to do is meet you where you are and help you get to where you want to go based upon your state of mind, where you're at, how you think. But I think what bothers people is you see me a certain way, and then I go and put on some wild looking jacket and act silly and call myself solid gold. And it's like, that takes away from, somehow it takes away from you. You know what I mean? Like, you have me pigeonholed a certain way, and then it's like, I don't want you to act different than that. Sometimes, I guess what I'm saying, sometimes it's not the message as much as it is the messenger. And because I'm not consistent as a messenger, sometimes it's upsetting. But you have to realize I've got 3 different personality types I'm trying to help. But you've got, and I can help you, but you've got to stay in your lane and not venture over into that other lane if it's upsetting to you or confusing. Everybody that signs up for this program, wouldn't you say that if they signed up with reasonable intent to lose weight, that they know that they should be doing Fast Track? I mean, I can't imagine if they have intentions of really trying to do our program that they wouldn't know they need to be in Fast Track. So let's stay in the lane that we feel is best able to help us. It's like going to school and you have different subjects. You didn't go to school, you didn't go to high school and only study one subject, did you? And you had to study multiple subjects, and they're very different. You had social studies, you had math, and they had nothing to do with one another. And when I went to school early on, I had one teacher for all subjects in elementary school. Miss Dodd had to teach math, and then she had to teach social studies. So it's no different, right? The challenges are more for behavior. When we do the challenges, you should know the program, but you're struggling doing the program because you got bored, you haven't modified your behaviors. The challenges are more about behavior modification. The Fast Track is more about education. Fast Track isn't necessarily motivating after the first few days. It's really not. It's not motivating after. For some, hey, they may stay motivated a month with it. But everybody that's ever went through Fast Track, within a month, they're bored with it. Yes or no? It doesn't mean it doesn't work. but you get bored with it. And then when you start a challenge, like we recently done Shibboleth Reloaded. I don't know if y'all remember. I sent out an email. I had to try to make Fast Track sound different. I had to make it sound different. And I sent out an email and I said, it's all my fault that you didn't do Fast Track. Please come back. And we got hundreds of emails that said, yep, it's your fault. And then other people said, nope, it's not your fault. But they came back, and we had hundreds of people sign up to go through Shibboleth Reloaded. The majority of them quit in the first week. So when y'all see me come out with stuff new all the time and it frustrates you, please realize I'm trying to hold the whole program together for everybody, because what you're seeing in that website, it costs thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of dollars to keep going every month. So what happens if I double down and I say, I'm only going to do the right thing here as far as the people, I'm going to do structured videos. It's what they need. I'm not interested in pleasing anybody. And I'm only going to give them a short lesson every day. I'm going to go live and support them once a week. That's what I'm doing. How many people would be coming here and engaging and helping the program? Not many. So then what would happen to the website that has to be maintained daily? Be gone. I mean, it wouldn't be gone, but it wouldn't evolve. It wouldn't evolve, and it wouldn't be around in the way that you know it to be. The few that do engage with the website, do you like it? Do you use it? If so, realize that for me to keep, if you're frustrated with me about doing all the challenges, realize if I took your advice, it's probably right advice, but if I take your advice, then the website comes tumbling down. So before you get mad at me and get frustrated or fuss at Joni because Travis won't stop coming out with new stuff, realize if you like the website, he's got to do that to keep the 80% interested. I'll get off my soapbox. Gets lonely sitting over here. Sometimes you just want to be understood. I got to do what I got to do to keep it going. Okay. I don't have any choice. If you want the website, the approved foods, the challenge, it's a huge task. If anybody here is in web development, design, and apps, you understand how many hundreds of dollars an hour I have to pay those people. Hundreds per hour, 24/7 to keep a custom website going. So I'm out of steam with that. All right, let's start talking Bella the Bell Pepper. Tammy, could you give me the link? Love you, Kelly. We've got great members. I'm not trying to, I just know a lot of the members are frustrated with the challenges. They don't like me doing the challenges. And I'm human too. If y'all think that I want to go live 2 and 3 times every day and work until 2 a.m. every night, you're crazy. So I'm not doing it on purpose. So just keep that in mind. All right. So we've got, please go through Fast Track. Please. You won't be frustrated if you'll go through Fast Track. I don't think you will if you actually pay attention to it. Okay, so what is Bella the bell pepper? Bella the bell pepper is a challenge, okay? But it's a detox challenge. And what we're doing with Bella the bell pepper, we're going to send this out after class. We've got it done. We're going to send it to you, but here it is. It goes over what the challenge is. Now, Bella the bell pepper doesn't just have to be a challenge. You can also incorporate this 1 day a week, 2 days a week, 3 days a week. It's a fine self-discipline challenge. It's a fine little detox challenge. I think you'll get some really good results. After 3 consecutive Bella the bell pepper wow challenges, you get your Bella the bell pepper badge. Here's a cool little recipe, hummus and olive dip. You can use raw carrots, celery, cucumbers to dip. Nice little snack episode or a meal episode. Here's your detox. It goes over more of the class notes and instructions. And then you've got where to sign up. You can sign up for the 3-day detox here. And then you've got your wow challenges. They're all in the class notes. Now you have other wow challenges, but to qualify for Bella the bell pepper, you have to use one of the wow challenges that has her on it. That's Bella. Everybody say hey to Bella. Hey, Bella. I want to thank the team for rushing this and getting it done. You've got basically 12 Bella the bell pepper wow challenges, something for everybody. You can do the same one 3 days in a row, or you can mix it up. Don't forget, I think it's really important that you invest in yourself and you use the detox kit. The detox kit will really help you get better results out of your Bella the bell pepper challenge. Of course, Spark will help you with your energy levels while you're doing Bella the bell pepper challenge. And you've got some other related products listed here that we've mentioned that are frequented on the wow challenges. There are challenges listed that have nothing but grocery foods on them. And then there are challenges that are listed that have some of your favorite meal replacement items on there. So I think you can have a lot of fun with that. Anytime you get bored, pull out a Bella the bell pepper 3-day challenge. Okay. All right. Any questions for me today? That's what we're here to do. Lade, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I've been following the May 1st 21-day challenge and are considering setting up an account for myself to support Travis. Thank you. I've been working in the website under my wife's account, journaling, setting up daily tracker. Can that information be rolled over to my account when created? I've stayed attending the daily meetings and the virtual grocery store. If you're using her journal, I don't think we have a way to extract your past. If you're using her journal, I don't think there's a current way to export that data into a new journal, if I'm understanding you right. And I'm sorry about that. You're using wife's challenge and journaling. I don't think there's a way to export that data at this time. Teresa, but thank you for considering supporting us. Teresa, if we want to do Bella only 1 or 2 days a week, after 3rd time, does it count? Or only 3 days in a row will get you the Bella badge? But you can do a Bella wow anytime just to get your mental focus back, or to break through a plateau, or overcome the day before that's a holiday. You can use it just like a regular wow challenge, but for the detox, it's 3 days in a row. Any other questions? If I can't get the timing exactly right, will that hugely affect the weight loss? Sometimes I can't space it out 6 hours. No, you may not have been around long enough to hear us speak on timing. Your timing does never cause you to have a holiday. Never. It's the one rule that you can violate, and it's not a holiday. We say 4 to 6 hours apart for optimization. However, As long as you're not going over your total number of eating episodes and portions, the timing rule is just for optimization. In fact, the better timing rule is to have how long of a fast daily? 12 to 16 hours. I do 16, 12 is a good starting point. So your timing doesn't matter. If you want to eat 3 meals within 3 hours and then not eat again, and your portions were right and your combinations were right, you're going to do just fine. Does that make sense? The real issue is eating more times in a day than you should be, and grazing throughout the day. That's a problem. Most of us are here because of how we speak and how we think, and because we're grazers. It's not those big feasts that you have that's getting you in trouble. It's the grazing coupled with the feast. Like if you had to cut out one thing, grazing or hog trough episodes, I would say cut out the grazing. It's the grazing that gets you in trouble, not the feast. A 1+2 MCT is a red column. Why wouldn't a 4+2 be a red column? Is it because the different? Yes, Charles, a lean protein, no propensity to store that as fat. You're never going to look in the mirror and say, I need to back away from the grilled chicken breast. But you could look in the mirror and say, I need to back away from eating the chicken wings, right? So a 4+2, we move over. Patricia Hurt, can you just list Bella challenges as one of the 21-day? Yes, you can. As long, Patricia, as you list that specifically in your slot for 21, you certainly can. I'm not understanding, Teresa Hatcher. Can you expand on that? All I see there is, how about a tuna Bella day? I don't understand. If you can expound on that, I'll try to answer. How about a tuna Bella day? I'm not sure what the question is. I'm sorry. Oh, you want a new WOW challenge. Okay. Most everybody said, please stop with the WOW challenges. So if you'll wait to the end when we dismiss, I'll do it for you. The majority of the group has spoken. We're Democratic rule here, and they said, please move on. I've even got private direct messages. Please, not again. Oh, it's tough being me. If y'all will wait till the end, I'll do a tuna one. Anybody else? Any other questions? Or I'm going to break out into the Bella tuna dance. Bella kiss the tuna. Anybody else? Any other questions today? Please don't leave, especially the new folks, frustrated or not knowing what to do. We know what to do. Let me show you what to do. No, please, Travis, don't. Don't show us what to do. Please, I'm so tired of doing the right thing. Do something silly and fun. Don't make us do things right. Dashboard. Fast track. This is where you should start. Okay, fast track. You go through the 7 laps. You watch the videos. You download any of the resources you need. Here's the problem with Shibboleth. If y'all have not noticed, just Fast Track is better than most weight loss companies out there. Just Fast Track by itself. I think y'all give up on me because it's too good. That's what I think. So go through Fast Track, take the test, pass the test, earn the badge. Got to go through Fast Track. How do I journal bio coffee? Let me show you how to journal bio coffee. Go to journal. Oh, I'm in somebody's account. Hold on. Let me get out of her account. She's going to wonder why she had bio coffee. Go to journal. Here's how we journal bio coffee. We go here. We can mark a snack or a meal. I'm going to mark a snack. 1 serving of bio coffee. Snack. 70 calories. Save. That's how we do it. That's it. Was that fast? That's how we do it. Bio coffee, 1 serving can be a half a snack. A serving of it mixed with Healthwise hot chocolate or cocoa ringa is a turbo button meal. Turbo button meal. Can you tell what in yogurt or milk that hurts the tummy? Is it the sugar or the fat? Probably both. I don't know why it would be hurting your tummy, but if it is hurting your tummy, I would not consume it anymore. In fact, if y'all come to class very much, you've probably heard me say that milk and dairy never does the body good. Has anybody ever heard me say that? More than once? High inflammation. It most likely is inflaming your tummy. Dairy products never do the body good. So, Travis, why are they on our program? Because if I tell people that they can't have dairy products, what are they going to do? They're not going to do it. So I've given you lesser evils that will work. The Italian dressing that we make using MCT, can we still do that as a snack with bell peppers like we used to do in the Thrive days? Of course. That is a freebie. No problem. An extra. Any other questions? Good stuff. Good stuff. Any other questions, comments, any point of frustration? You're hitting a wall. You don't. What is the thing? Ask yourself this while you got me. What is the thing that if Travis would do it, I could lose weight other than buy my food and call me 3 times a day? Other than that, what is the thing that if I would do, you feel like, hey, I could do this program? I can't buy the food and I can't call 3 times a day. Bryant says, always ask yourselves before you do anything, is this going to take me to my goal or lead me away? Good question. Absolutely good question. Hey, Mike, you come into a rough one today. Usually we're having a lot more fun. But yeah, I would definitely go through Fast Track, Mike. And if you're struggling with meal ideas, get that appointment right away and let Joni help you with meal ideas based upon your likes. If you don't have time for an appointment, There's a meal plan idea generator. It gives you ideas on what to eat while you're learning. But if you go through Fast Track, again, couple of days, couple of hours, then you start understanding the foundation and you can start putting together those meal ideas that help me lose over 100 pounds. Food combinations control insulin. When you control insulin, we call it the fat bus, you level off your appetite, you get in efficient fat burning mode, and you don't store fat. So the whole premise of the program is if I have a steak and potato together, I'm going to store fat. If I have steak and asparagus together, I'm not. If I have my potato, I need it with something lean like a chicken breast. Once you learn that, it's magical. It really is magical. Just reach out to me anytime, Mike. I'm like a nut. You never know what you're going to get when you come to the support sessions. And today I'm trying to get them to earn their Fast Track badge. Any other questions or comments? For those of you that are new, we have a great support team that handle the support for us. And then I go live every single day to help personalize your program for you because everybody's unique and different. We're still going to be following the foundational program: calorie deficit, insulin control, adequate protein. We do that, we lose body fat so fast it's like taking a blowtorch to butter. But after you learn the foundation, we all have different likes and dislikes. And that's when you come, you get your question answered, and you keep personalizing your journey and experience. Any other questions or comments today? We've got our partner class, exclusive partner class, a much more measured tone, much more structure. We do that at 12:30 today. We're going to be talking about balancing your baseline metabolic rate, thinking about food as energy and how to balance that out. That's today in our partner class at 12:30. Bless you, Brenda. Bless you, sweetheart. Appreciate you. Anybody else before we go today? Any question? Oh, yes, tuna wow time. There's no other questions, so we'll do the tuna wow. Let's get started. So here's what we're doing for breakfast. Tammy, could you write this down once we do it? So we got breakfast. All right, we got to do a breakfast. So those of you that like tuna, can you start the day? You can have your freebie beverages, but can you start your day with an egg white omelet? Egg white and spinach omelet, would that be acceptable? Egg white, spinach omelet for lunch. Could you do tuna salad recipe in the library with cucumbers or celery, or a tuna melt on a -2 or -3 tortilla with or without approved cheese? Could you do that? For dinner, 4 ounces of a tuna steak. I'm putting that one for me. With a category 2 vegetable. or more of the tuna salad with cucumbers and celery. We don't want the bread at night. So here's what we got, Tammy. Breakfast, egg white spinach omelet. Lunch, tuna salad with cucumbers and celery, or a tuna melt on a -2, -3 tortilla. And then for dinner, a tuna steak with a category 2 veggie, or more of the tuna salad like from lunch with your celery, cucumbers, carrots, whatever you want to dip into that without any tortilla or bread. Does that make sense? Could everybody do that? Hey, Celia. Tammy, let me know if you have any questions about it, and I'll put it in a Word document and send it to you. But we can add that one, and y'all can come up with a fun name for it, like Bella Kissed a Tuna or Bella Danced with a Tuna or something like that. After the 21-day challenge is over, should I stay with my 2 meals a day? With 6 hours between meals and a 16-hour fast to move closer to my goal? I would. The more days that you do that, the better. You don't have to. You know, Shibboleth's very versatile. But if you're just eating 2 eating episodes a day, that's what I do now. That's not how I lost most of my weight. But now, rarely do I eat more than 2 times a day. So, yeah, I think that's a good blowtorch plan that you have there. I'm going to give y'all one more tuna one that will really knock the fat off. Can I give you one more tuna one? We're going to call this one Bella Fasted Unto the Lord. I do this one all the time. I forgot about it. Y'all ready? Bella Fasted Unto the Lord. Gonna make this one a difficult discipline challenge. Y'all ready for it? Breakfast, eat air, or small can of tuna with or without fiber gourmet crackers, bran crisp bread, or one wasa cracker. You can put nothing in special instructions. You can put nothing. You have to eat. All you can do is drain the water and eat the tuna. For lunch, same. For dinner, same. That's a turbo button, fast unto the Lord right there. I do that a lot, especially after a holiday. I'll just eat tuna. I don't call it Bella Fasted unto the Lord. I call it the Rocky. Has anybody ever seen Rocky 3? Clubber Lang, you ever watch Rocky 3? To get ready for that movie, Sylvester Stallone ate nothing but tuna and lettuce. So there's you a Rocky, except for you get a little more. You got the crackers to go with it. Got to have a very limited portion of crackers. You can put nothing in your tuna. You're just eating tuna all day. That's called the Rocky. Salt and pepper will be fine. Might need to add that so people don't get it confused. Salt and pepper is fine. No mayonnaise, no mustard. 3 ounces. One of the small cans, I think, is 3.5 ounces. So a small can of tuna, whatever that is, I think it's 3.5 ounces. 1 palmful of crackers, 1 palmful, or 1 wasa, or 1 bran crisp. Or a packet. Yeah, you could do a packet pouch. So there's 2 more wow challenges. I'll let the girls come up with the fun name. I keep getting in trouble. I got in trouble yesterday over I kissed Bella and liked it or something like that. That upset a couple of our faithful. I'm becoming too worldly, and I'm working on it. I understand. Lisa said Elvis Presley once ate meatloaf for an entire month. I don't doubt it. He loved meatloaf. Anybody else? Just remember, take it one day at a time. Do your best today. Do your best today. Don't worry about tomorrow. It may never come. Just do your best today, and you'll be making progress every day. There's 2 days that don't count. Yesterday and tomorrow. Today counts. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, Juanita. I'm going to go get ready for partner class, and we'll see our partners at 12:30. All right. God bless. See you soon.